Hello, I'm Dan Toppy and welcome back to another brand new Fortnite video. Today the Season 5 Week 7 challenges did release, so as usual in this video I'm bringing my full guide on how to complete every challenge, starting off with the hardest ones first, telling you exactly how to complete those ones, and then I'll move on to the easier challenges after that and give you just a few tips on how to do them a little bit quicker and a little bit easier. But getting straight into it and starting off with Battle Pass challenge number 3, this week it says follow the treasure map found in Dusty Divot, and as usual this is our star finding challenge. We get one of these every single week. So to complete this challenge you don't actually need to go and see the treasure map for yourself. All you need to do is go to the location which is marked on the map now. This is in the triangle of trees next to the river near Dusty Divot. All you need to do when you get to that location is a star will pop out of the ground, then just use whatever key you'd normally use to open up a chest to redeem the star, and you'll have completed this first challenge. After that, the next hardest challenge from this week is Battle Pass challenge number 2, and this challenge isn't really that hard to complete, it's just a little bit complicated, because all this challenge is our chest searching challenge which we get every single week. But instead of it being search 7 chests in one location, this week we have 5 different stages to complete, doing them all in order. So the first stage needs to search a chest in Pleasant Park. Stage 2, search a chest in Retail Row. Stage 3, search a chest in Lucky Landing. Stage 4, search a chest in Greasy Grove. And for Stage 5, search a chest in Paradise Palms. But once you have searched a chest in all 5 of these locations in order, you will have completed this challenge, so it is a pretty easy one to complete. I think it will be a lot easier to complete for you than the normal one is, just because you don't have so many players all going to the same locations. It will all be a little bit more spread out because the challenges will be at different points. But it should only take you 5 games to complete this as long as you're landing at the location that you need next, because they are quite spread out around the map, and if you don't have an ATK, you might struggle to make it there in time. So just land there, make sure you're landing there if that's your next stage that you need to complete, then move on to the next one in the next game. But after that, all the other challenges from this week should be pretty easy to complete. Starting off with free challenge number 1. This week it says visit 4 named locations in a single match. Obviously this will be incredibly easy to complete, it isn't like we've had before where we have to visit 4 centres of named locations. All you need to do is go to 4 different named locations, so just stand inside of a location with a name, and then once you've done that 4 times in a single game you'll have completed this challenge. All of the named locations around the map are pretty evenly spread out, so there isn't really any benefit to landing anywhere over all the other places, but landing at the edge of the map will definitely help you, because it means that you don't have to worry about the circle, you can get the ones around the edge, then push in with the circle and get the ones towards the centre. But once you've completed that you can move on to the next challenge. Free challenge number 2 says search 3 supply drops. Obviously this won't be a quick one to complete, this one will take you quite a while to get, just because supply drops are pretty rare. I definitely recommend playing in the 50v50 mode, because in this mode you always have supply drops dropping in that main circle, so make sure you are landing near the main circle right in the middle of the map, and then you can go and get those supply drops and you will have more chance of getting them than you will playing in solos, duos or normal squads, just because of how many there are dropping throughout the game. So definitely play in there, this will be where it will be easiest to complete. But after that, free challenge number 3 says get 3 SMG eliminations. Obviously this again is an incredibly easy challenge to complete. SMGs are very powerful in the game now, there's loads of really great SMGs in the game, just make sure you're playing with one and you will complete this challenge in a game or 2. After that you've got Battle Pass challenge number 1 to complete. This week it says deal 8,000 damage to opponent structures with remote explosives. This does sound like it will be quite hard to complete, but really the hardest part about completing this challenge will be just finding the remote explosives. They aren't that rare though, so it shouldn't be too difficult to find them, but I'm sure when you are trying to complete it you won't be able to find them, because that's what seems to always happen. So this challenge will be like last week's LMG on Minigun Eliminations challenge, just annoying because you can't find the stuff you need to do it. But once you've found it and you are battling against a player who is building, then it shouldn't be too difficult to complete, because the remote explosives do destroy anything that is touching. So if they are building out of steel, steel has a damage of 400, so if they even just build 4 pieces out of steel, that's 1,600 damage you're doing with 1 piece of remote explosives. So as long as they are building and you've got the remote explosives, you should be able to complete this very easily. Remember that you can still complete it after you've killed the players, so if you do shoot them you can definitely still go around destroying everything they're built, and it will count towards completing this challenge. But after that you only have Battle Pass challenge number 4 to complete. This week it says eliminate 3 opponents in Lazy Links. Obviously, again, this will be a very easy one to complete. Lazy Links has great loot, players are always landing there because it's a really good place to land, so it shouldn't be too hard to complete. And just because of how good the loot is, I definitely recommend just landing on the main building. You can always land there, pick up some loot, and get some really quick, easy kills there. So this should be a really easy challenge to complete. And once you've done all that, you've completed all of the challenges from Week 7, Season 5 of the Fortnite Battle Pass. If this video has been helpful or you have enjoyed it, please make sure you leave it a like. If you're new here, make sure you are subscribing as I cover these videos every single week. And I'll also be covering the bonus star from this week as well. On screen now is a link through to all of my weekly challenge guides from Season 5. So if you are struggling with any of the previous challenges, make sure you are checking out those videos. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.